We are about to enter the beginning of the end for supports only. I have been doing some thinking, and this account really isn't doing anything now. Like, we've beaten the challenge. We got 36 stars on this account. It's sort of just here now, and I do really want to do some different series and play some other games, and I just can't run supports only with all that. So I have a plan for this. I am going to be building every single character on this account, or at least every single support character. I did already start doing this, but I kind of gave up on it. But we're going to be going through and getting every single support character up to level 90, and then any of their relevant talents up to at least level 6. We're not going to worry about weapons or artifacts because that's too hard, but I'll basically get it to the point where if I want to use a specific character, I just chuck them on a weapon and some artifacts, and they're ready to go. And we're going to be doing this probably in quite a few different parts, as well as mixing in a few other pulling videos for other supports, until we get to either episode 99 or 100 on this account, and that is going to be it. Episode 100 will be the last video. It'll be a massive recap of the entire supports only series. I might make it 99 and 100, or 98, 99, 100, depending on how long the videos are. But last couple episodes will just be a massive recap of the series, and then we hit episode 100, and it's done. I'm going to stop playing on the account, I'm going to stop making videos on the account, and we're just going to completely leave it. Which is kind of sad because I do really like this account, but I need to free up my time to be able to spend on other accounts and other games and other stuff. And supports only is done, technically. The challenge is done. Now, obviously, this is not going to be a quick process. This account will still be around for quite a while because, well, that's a lot of characters that I need to try to fully build. Albeit, a lot of them are already level 80, so it's just getting them to level 90. So without further ado, this is the first episode of building every single character on supports only. So let's jump into it. I have a rough plan for what I want to do today, and that is deal with the characters that are at least already up to their last ascension, which would be basically from Charlotte until Xing Cho, who I could actually just get to level 90 now, so we'll do that. Boom. So from Charlotte to Toma. These guys, except Chongyun because we don't count him anymore. These guys here, we want to get all of them up to level 90 today. That is the goal. And then I might do some farming for the other characters as well. These are going to be a massive pain. I can already tell you that for a fact. That is level 6. That is... I might get her burst up to level 6 as well. She is fine. Goro is good. Lan Yen is good. Charlotte will need some leveling up. So let's start with that. Let's get this up to level 9, I believe. There we go. And that burst will get that to level 9 as well. Never mind, I'm one short of these. Whatever, we don't really do that right now, so we can get back to that. So let's start off with the leveling today. Let's go from Toma all the way back. Can we get you up to level 90? We can. One character is up to level 90 now. Moving on to Mizuki. She can not go to level 90, so we are already out of level up books. That's very expected, to be honest. So we're going to need to farm a ton of level up books for these guys. We're going to condense all the resin we have today. Go run level up book ley lines. Yes, and also once again, excuse my voice. I'm still not quite fully there at the moment. Well, there is all the condensed resin used. Now I'm going to do one quick run with the 20 normal resin I have. That is all the ley lines I can currently do farmed. There's Mizuki up to level 90, and now we're not going to be able to do anything because we're going to have nothing left. So Goro, you can go to 85. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. Well, I have a few more days of farming left that I can do, so I will wait until tomorrow to do some more ley line farming, and then I could also farm the next day as well. So we'll do a bit more ley line farming the next couple days. So now let's have a look at a few of these local specialties. I'm going to start with the Philadelphia mushrooms because I know both Mona and Barbara need them. And I would like to get Mona built a little bit more because she is getting buffed next update. Although to be fair, she's not getting like a base kit buff. She's getting buffed with other characters. Which is also why for characters like, I believe it's like Albedo or Venti or whatever, I don't count them as supports, even with the new buffs to the characters, because the buffs only work if they're in a team with another character. That doesn't really fit the rules of this account. The rules of this account are they need to have a supportive ability in their burst or skill. So obviously having to use them in a team with another character is not just their base burst or skill. Well, for the rest of these things, because it's just kind of boring and mindless to farm, let me throw it in a fun little montage. Well, it is now 2 days later, actually. I figured I might as well just condense the resin from yesterday and we'll just do it all in one big day today. So I have done exactly that. I've condensed a bunch of resin. We have 4 condensed resin at the moment. We would have 5, but this hasn't reset yet. Let's just start straight off with some more leyline farming. We might be going through a lot of fragile resin today. I should look at how many level up books I need to get a character from level 81 or 80 to level 90, because that would make it a little bit easier for this farming process. I don't think Mora is going to be a problem. I think we're going to have enough Mora. It's just those level up books as usual that are going to be a issue. Okay, well there is all the ley lines we can farm at the moment. That's probably not even going to be enough to get Gore up to level 90. Let's see. What do you know? It's not even enough to get him up to level 90. Okay, this is going to go great. Well, let's go run one more ley line as a non-condensed run, because that will give us enough books to get Goro up to level 90. You're kidding me. He can't even... Okay, well, we're going to be here forever, aren't we? Well, before I go do that, let me go do a couple other things. Firstly, I want to make sure there isn't any level up books at like any of these shops that I can buy. I don't believe there is, but I need to check. Yeah, no, we can't. They don't sell that. They sell this stuff, but they don't sell level up books. They also sell chunks, which while I'm here, I'm going to buy them because we are definitely going to have a chunk problem when it comes to leveling up or ascending the next couple characters. Now, actually, one thing I would like to check, I believe I already have this max level, but if not, this might have the book we need for Charlotte, which might make it a little bit easier. But yeah, that's already max level. Well, looks like if I want to get Charlotte stuff up, I'm just gonna have to go farm that, which I guess I can now. Okay, there we go. We get 8 of them because 2 times bonus. So now, Charlotte, you can get your burst up to level 9. Or technically 6, but there we go. Now, if I want to build her further, I can go further than that, but that's the goal I set out for this video, or for this little mini series thing, so there we go. That is the talent sorted for all these guys, so it is just levels. And that is going to require a lot of ley lines. Let's just jump into the ley line farming, I guess, and see how this goes. My guess, we're going to be here forever. Well, there is quite a few runs. I think I am now down to only 5 fragile resin. And this is probably not even going to be that much. So, Goro. There you go. Level 90 Goro. Next, we move along to Lan Yen. Or Lan Yan, actually, because I pronounced wrong. And she can go to a whopping 85. Okay. Well, I'm already sensing that this isn't going to happen today. So I guess we're going to have to do it anyway. Let's just use the last 5 fragile resin I currently have and see how far that gets us. This video's got to come out today, so whatever I can't get done today, oh well, that's a next video problem. And I will actually pre-farm a little bit for that one. In between episodes of this little mini series of just leveling everyone up, I will probably go just do a bunch of leyline farming. That's like all I'm gonna do for like a month and a half, maybe even more. And then hopefully by the time I do the next video on here, we actually have a few resources at our disposal so I can do a little bit of work rather than barely getting 4 characters leveled up. So yeah, in between videos, I'm just going to be doing a ton of leyline farming. And then I might also go do a few boss runs, because that will give us chunks, which I very, very much need. So I might also run a few bosses, just so then when I do record the next video, I actually have a few resources to start off with, and then I can just get the couple things I'm missing and, you know, actually get some progress made. But with that, that is all of the fragile resin used. I do have a little bit of normal resin, so I'm just going to use this 20 here, and then I will wait for this last couple to reset, which will take a minute, but we'll wait for that to reset. In the meantime, let's see what we can do. So, Lan Yan, she can get maxed out. Okay, lovely. Level 90 there. Which just leaves us with Charlotte, who can't even be leveled up once. Oh god. We might just be able to get Charlotte up to level 82, but that's going to be it. So we've got 3 characters. That's a good start. We need 12 more, so I will probably try and do 6 characters a video. I'll do 2 more videos on this, and I'll try to get 6 characters done per video. I think talent-wise, everyone is actually pretty good. I'll need to work on a few of them, but actually, okay, never mind. They are not as good as I thought. They are quite bad. But I think in terms of resources, we should have plenty of resources for it, minus a few. But we can definitely farm all of that. So there's going to be a little bit of work needed, but I reckon we should be able to get everyone else leveled up, no problems. Also for the Traveler, I don't know why she's Pyro at the moment, because I don't count Pyro as a supportive element. But for the Traveler, I think I'm just going to worry about talent levels for one of the 2 Travelers. Actually, no, I should probably do both, to be fair. I don't know. I will look into the Traveler when I do her in a video, but I'll probably try to get her talents leveled up on all the elements I consider supports. So now I'm just going to wait for this to get, well, it's basically done. So 1 more resin, and then we can do 1 more ley line, get Charlotte maybe up to level 82, and then that will be it for today. Actually, you know what? While I'm waiting for this resin to replenish, I'm going to go do the maths on how much stuff I need to get all 12 characters up to level 90 from level 80. Let's see how many resources that takes just for level 90, not considering talents. Okay, resin has replenished, so let's go quickly do this last ley line. I did go and look at all of the ley lines and more I would need to get the last 12 characters up to level 90, and it's not great. I would need 2,061 purple level up books. I currently have 4. Oh, we can get Charlotte to 82. Great. That's as far as we're going to be able to go today. And then I would need 8,215,200 Mora. And I currently have 3,682,804. So, I mean, it's not terrible. I could definitely get the Mora without too many issues, I'd say. But those over 2,000 level up books, yeah, that's going to be an issue. I could actually buy experience in here if I wanted, because I have a lot of these. But I think it's probably best to save it for this, because I'm going to need so much of this to ascend characters. But there we go. That is all I'm going to be able to do in this video. We got a few characters up to level 90. We did some farming, so we should be sweet when it comes to local specialties for most of the characters. And then we got Charlotte up to 82. That's 1 more level than she was originally. But yeah, with that is where I'm going to leave it off. I'm going to need to do so much more farming in the next couple months before I do the next video on here. So with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you liked this video, do go check out the last video on supports only. And with that, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.